Hey y'all, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. We have a story time today, and that's going to be about my first ever fight, and I do have a video for it, so it'll be in this video at some point. I don't normally do story times, but if y'all ever do want to hear story times, just let me know, and I will definitely get some, and I'll make videos about it. But if you're not already, subscribe and like and comment, and if you ever have any kind of video ideas, comment down below and let me know. That way I can have more videos going up. But yeah, I feel like we're a little crooked. I don't know if it's because of the ring light or what it is, but anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. If y'all are interested in watching, just keep on watching. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be the first ever fight I was in, so it's been quite some time ago. This fight was in 7th grade, and I'm already out of high school. I'm graduated. If I was to go to college, I'd be in my 2nd year of college, so it's been quite some time. With that being said, I may not remember everything, but I'm going to try. So back when it all started, I don't even remember these two girls, okay? I remember them, but like, I don't know anything about them. So I had just went to a new school. We moved up here and we were all going to a new school. Up here as in like, from a different county. I really don't feel like telling what county I live in, so it doesn't really matter about that. So I'll just say I moved from one county to another, and so this is my first year being at this school. And me and my brother, super duper close. We were at the same grade, same school. My brother, for some reason, I think he had a thing with this girl, or they were friends, or they somehow knew each other, or maybe she wanted a relationship with him and he didn't want it. I don't know. I have no idea how this girl came into it. So there's two different girls. I can tell you their names. I don't care. I mean, if they still want to fight me after like 7 years, I mean, go ahead. I'm still ready for you. But I guess because I don't know if you can sue somebody for saying it, who knows. But anyway, I could just call them whore 1 and whore 2. But I'm nice and I'm a changed person. So I'm going to name one of them. Did y'all hear that? That was thunder. It looks pretty scary outside. One D and one H, because that's the initials of their names. You're welcome. So we're gonna start with D, and I think that my brother either had a thing with D, or D wanted a thing with my brother and it just didn't work. I don't know how this all came to it, but I know that something went wrong, and this girl D started talking mad crap about my brother Dylan, and they didn't get along or something, and she didn't like me from the get-go. I'll be honest with you, I was a very confrontational person. I still am. Oops. But if I feel like something's wrong, or if you do something that I don't like, I'm gonna call you out on it. I don't care. If somebody was like, yo, I wanna fight you, I'd be like, when, where? Come on, baby, let's go. But that's just that's point. Anyhow, so D has never liked me. I didn't even know about D or H. So D, this girl would talk mad crap about me, would call me all the names in the book, would say all kinds of stuff about me, and I'm just like, I don't even know you, but I guess if you want to talk some stuff, I mean, let me know you first. So I was like, I don't know this girl, and I seen her out. So the middle school, it's changed now, but the middle school that I went to, it was like all separated, like the buildings are different, so you walked outside to get from one to the other, you know. So I guess it's like a hallway, but not really, it's outside. So on the sidewalk I would see this girl, and I'm just like, what's good, like what's up? And always, every time she'd see me, she would dart. She would go the opposite direction. She would go between buildings. She would cut through the grass. She didn't care. She was not staying near me. She was gone. So I couldn't do much. I mean, I wasn't about to chase her. So then D was talking to H about me, and I never even knew either one of them. I just want to keep saying that. Never knew any one of them. Definitely didn't know about H. So when I found out about H and finding out that both of them were talking crap now, I was like, okay, again, what's good? So me and my best friend Paige, she's in the video, you'll see her. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of all this talking. Like, I ain't about all that like that girly crap. I ain't gonna be talking. I'm gonna get to it. So I was like, all right, let's go. So this happened for like a week or two, or I don't even know how long it was, but I just got fed up with it. And so all the bus riders go to the cafeteria at the end of the day to get on the bus. And so I was like, yo, Paige, come on, let's go, because you coming with me. So we go to the cafeteria and we see D and H, and they're sitting at a table, and I was like, I'm ready, let's go. So I put my hair up and I'm going, and I have Paige with me because Paige, she's tall. Like, ain't nobody gonna mess with her. She was my backup, okay? So we walk over there. My plan was to fight D, and if H was to jump in, Paige was gonna be right there and stopping H, okay? It didn't go as planned, but that was the plan. So we walk over there. I start yelling at D, and I'm just like, yo, what's good? Like, you want to talk all this crap, do something about it. And you'll hear in the video, like, I was just going off. And then H, her cousin, stands up and was like, watch it. What am I gonna watch? I'm gonna watch my fist hit me in the face is what's about to happen. I said, what'd I say? She's like, watch it. And I was like, something like, and what if I don't? Or something, you know, what kids say, I guess, I don't know. And you see, she's like, you're not gonna touch her or something like that. So like my main focus, like I was just like in full rage. So all my focus went from D straight to H. I no longer cared about D. I still was like, I'm ready to fight you, but like now my main focus was H. And I was like, oh, my anger's on you now, so you're about to get all this. H gets up in my face, and all I remember is like I pushed her as hard as I could. And so like on the lunch tables, it's like the little stool part and then the lunch table right here, but you have enough room to like slide in and get your legs right there. Well, I remember I pushed her so hard, she literally fell in between that little crack. She fell between where the seats are and the table is, so she fell down in there, and she gets back up and she pushes me. And I was like, this bitch really want to push me? Okay. So as soon as she pushed me, I went back and I just like punched her. And then, let me back up. Okay. So this girl, H, when she stands up, she's like, watch it. You can tell these two girls are musty. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to put other girls down. You're not supposed to talk bad about them. But like, my anger for these two girls. So she stands up, and when she says watch it, you can see she has flowers in her hand. She has flowers in her hand, and like you can see it at the bottom, like when she like stands up and you can see her hand. And that's gonna be relevant in the story later. So she has these flowers in her hand, and when I pushed her so hard and she fell in between the cracks, I don't know where the flowers went. I don't think she ever dropped them. Like obviously she couldn't have dropped them because I ended up having dry stains on my shirt and we were inside. So I guess the whole time we were fighting and we were connected, she had these in her hand. I don't really know. But so she gets back up, and at this point, like, so H stood up for D. D did absolutely nothing while H was getting her rear end handed to her, which was funny. I was like, you gonna stand up for your cousin, but your cousin ain't gonna do that for you. Funny. So H stands up and pushes me back, and when she pushes me back, I just bing, knocked her out. No, I'm just kidding. But I punched her. I hit her in the face. And then I'm one of the kind of people, like, I understand that some girls just pull hair. You do what you want, but don't pull my hair. And I ain't gonna pull yours. So I had this girl by her collar. I had her like this. That way she's not gonna get away from me, because I hate pulling hair. Because, like, I'm a respectful person. You don't do something to me and I won't do it to you, but like, don't pull my hair, because if you pull my hair, that's gonna get you worse, and I'm going to like fight unfairly, and I'm gonna like punch you, and it gets me heated. If you pull my hair, it's out the window. You're getting stomped on. If you get on the ground, you're gonna get hit with the freaking chair. I don't care. Don't pull my hair. She stands up, I punch her, and I grab her by her shirt. And I'm just like, I spin her around as I'm holding on to her shirt, and I'm just like wailing, okay? And I only felt her hit me one time. And like when we got separated, I had one pop knot on my forehead, and it was right here, just one mark. So I guess she only hit me one side of the whole time. So what she was doing, I don't know. I guess she was just getting jerked around like a ring around the rosy or something. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know if she ever got in a fight previous to that before or what, but she obviously didn't know. Teachers, like, you can hear somebody in the background like, oh, Samantha, and then you can hear the teachers, fight, you know? And so, like, we ended up getting separated. The video is not the best because the girl who recorded it was a very good student, and she was scared that if she did get recorded or if she was recording it and somebody, like the teachers, found out that she would get in trouble. So her being a good student, she's like, no, I want to record it, but like, I don't want to get in trouble. So she was like, you know. So anyway, that's what happened. I don't remember. And then Dean never stood up or anything, but Paige, she was like, okay. And she afterwards, she's like, you didn't even give me time to like do anything. I was like, I know, but I'm sorry, but like my anger just went straight to her when she tried to stand up. But I don't know, like, again, I don't know anything about these girls. I don't know if Dee was the same grade as me or younger or older. I think she was younger. And then H, I don't know if she was older, like in a grade older than or above us, or if she was my grade. I don't know. Like, I didn't know anything about these girls. So I just knew that I was ready to fight them. The fight's over, and they split us up. They take her away because she's crying, and like I was just like ready, and I was heated. And what I regret is once they pulled us apart and they kept us separate, I regret just not running and going socking freaking D in the face, because let's be honest, she's the one that deserved it. Her cousin took that beating for her. Okay, so I don't know. Anyway, so they separate us. They take us to the office, and the receptionist or like the nurse, whoever I don't even think she was a nurse. The receptionist or whoever works up in the office, it wasn't the principal or anything. She was just very like snarky. She's like, do you need ice? I said, no, because I only had one pop, and I was like, it didn't even hurt or anything. And she's like, I don't know what's wrong with these kids and their attitudes. I said, I don't know what's wrong with you and your attitude. I was just mad. But so I see her, she comes in, she's bleeding, her whole side of her face is already like welted, like it was big old black and blue, like welted, like that's, I got her. She's bleeding, she's welted, and she's crying, like they gave her a Kleenex, and she's like, really? And then they put us in there, and I have an attitude from heck now, like I'm just livid, like don't talk to me. I just like blew out some steam, just oh. So we walk into the office, but like into the principal's office, like so the office itself, and then we walk into her office, the principal. So they have her sitting right here, me sitting right here, and I'm just like this, and shaking my leg, and the girl over there, H, is like, and she's like, so what happened? And the principal did, and H was like, well, me and Dee were just sitting there, and she came up and she started hitting us and blah blah blah. I said, no, I said, hold up. I said, you know that's a dang lie too. But I was cussing because I was mad. I said, you know that's a dang lie too, because you and Dee were talking mad crap. I come and confronted y'all. You stood up for Dee. It wasn't even supposed to be you, but you stood up for Dee, and that's the reason why you look like that right now. And the principal was like, now calm down, Samantha, calm down. And I'm just like, I just kept going. And the SRO, I think that's what it's called, came in, the little cop that protects the school. She came in and was like, so what are we gonna do? And so they called my mom. My mom gets there. They tell my mom what happened, and my mom just goes, and then looking at me, she's like, and did you win? In front of all the the SRO, the principal, everyone. She's like, and did you win? And I was like, yeah, I did. And she goes, good girl. And so she started walking out, and we were walking to the car, and she high-fived me. She's like, yeah, you do that. Because, I mean, she was talking mad crap about me. I ain't gonna let anyone talk crap about me. And the way I feel is if you're gonna talk some stuff, at least have enough guts to say to my face. Don't be two-faced. Yeah, so that was that. They ended up suspending me and then said, like, they tried to scare me, and they're like, and you know what, since it's so close to the end of the year, we're going to suspend you for the rest of the year, and then you're even going to be suspended for your first week into high school, blah, blah, blah. Knowing dang well they couldn't do that. But they just wanted to scare me is what it was. And so I was like, that's okay, I get summer vacation early. And we walk out, and that was it. And haven't heard from them since, or H anyway. I think she went on and ended up being like pregnant, and I don't think she has like a few kids. I don't know. As far as D goes, I don't know anything about her either, but I do know in high school, it was my senior year, and then she's been there, but like, again, she would just dodge me every time she seen me in the hallways because she knew that I just had it out for her. And apparently, like, so my senior year was my sister's freshman year, and apparently D was like trying to start stuff with her, and I was like, so you want to come back into the picture now, do ya? And so I remember I found her in the hallway, and Mackenzie's my sister. She was staying in there, and like I threw D up against the wall, and I was like, oh, so it's your turn now, huh? I was like, I don't beat your cousins. I can beat yours too now. And then the teachers come running out of the hallway, and they're like, no, stop, stop, stop. And I was like, just let me have her. So this girl's just got something like over her. She's got this shield from me because like she will not let me get to her. That was pretty much just my first ever like physical fight. Like I said before, I'm very confrontational, and like I'll cuss you out, I'll yell at you, I don't care. But like everybody always like, it never got physical until this point. So that's when it all started. So the grass, the flowers. So I guess she had me by my shirt too or something. I don't care where she had me as long as she wouldn't grab my hair, but I guess she had me like this or something with the flowers, and I got these flowers right here. So it was kind of like this, okay? And I think these were just some flowers that she picked outside. I feel bad for the flowers because they just got yanked around and like destroyed, but like her, I couldn't care less. So I feel like it was like this. Like I feel like she had me like this, and I don't know where this hand was. I guess it was just like dangling. So I'm just like, I really don't know. But anyway, so had me by the right here, and when I got home, I was wearing this gray shirt, and I think it's a Tennessee across it. And when I got home, my brother was like, oh heck yeah, don't let nobody touch you, blah blah blah. And he's like, wait, what's that? And I look down, and there's grass marks on my shirt. Okay, grass marks. So she hit me once, and then she stained my shirt with some grass marks. And so now my brother, like every time like I get in a fight or like I get confrontational with people, and he's like, hey, you better watch out, you might get more grass stains, or like you might get beat by flowers or something. She's like, Dylan, if you don't shut your mouth, I swear. That was my first ever fight. Here's the video.
Break the move.
How fun, right? Yeah, so that was pretty much it. If you like this video, then like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or video ideas, comment down below and let me know. Follow me on TikTok, and until next time, peace out.